say you was in bed with your girl, right? It's like 1 in the morning, and yo, nigga hit you like, hey, bro, I'm going through the shit right now, like, I need to pull up. You don't let your nigga pull up, or you be like, nah, bro, like, I'm with my girl, like, it's ugly right now. What you gonna do?
I don't let the homies pull up. My girl will understand, bro. Like, cause sometimes nigga homies go through shit. You don't know what might be going on with your homie, whatever. You feel me? When the homies call me late night, I try to answer because you don't know what the fuck going on with them.
Right.
So I always try to answer, and my girl understand that. Like some of the homies may be going through something may have happened. We don't know. She know when I go to sleep, I try to turn my phone on loud, so just in case something happened to one of the homies or something.
You never know.
You never know what's gonna go on. So you feel me? Like I'm pick up tell the nigga, yeah, pull up, bro, cause like he can just if he just need to crash on the couch or whatever. You feel me? I've done that before.
Yeah.
So like, bro, I'm not gonna trip on you now. Like you really need some help and shit. And you call me for that. So why would I turn you away?
Right, like you could call anybody in the world, bro, but you call me, you feel me?
Like you felt that comfortable with me in this situation to call me, we really need some help. Right. I got you, dog. Like for real, if I can really help you, I got you. But you know, feel me? That's just how niggas look at it. You feel me? How you feel?
I feel the same way. Like no matter what, bro. If anybody going through something, no matter what time of the day, afternoon, at night, morning time, bro, you can always pick up the phone and call me, and I'm be like, hey, you feel me? Let Shorty know what's going on, and then if she like, yo, I don't want to come over, like, well, are you going then? Like, hey, this my nigga, this my day one. Like,
cause you feel me, you would do the same for her, like, from your dog's call, bro. I'm like, tell her to come over then, bro. Fuck it.
Exactly. Just because I'm with my significant other or whoever, you feel me? Like, you gotta let your homie crash. You don't know what they going through. They might be in a life-death situation. They need to pull up real quick.
You never know. That homie could have got, because the guy told their girl, so they had to leave the house. You never know.
Yeah, say nigga was just minding his business and like some fucking shit happened in the club. Nigga started shooting. Your house the closest to like.
Yeah, I need to crash.
Yeah, but I need to come real quick. Like, I need to get out of there type shit. Like, you feel me? Growing up where we from, like, we done lost like a lot of niggas growing up.
You never know what's going to happen at any given moment, any time of the night.
So if whoever you with, they gotta understand that shit at the same time.
Like it's a real shit that be going on, and like nigga.
Right, like say you feel me, I don't be like, all right, bro, it's bad, like you can't pull up. Then you send me, I see this nigga like, feel me?
Crash or some wild shit got into it with some nigga. Nigga chased him down. You don't know what the fuck gonna happen, bro.
Right, yeah. So like all these, feel me, females out here, like if you worry about a nigga, like. Yo, nigga, partner hit him like everybody need to crash. Like, let that nigga crash. You feel me?
Like, for real.
Don't be tripping off us saying like, oh, it's ugly. Like, I don't want this nigga in my house. Like, nah, bro.
You may not know.
You could be saving a life. You could be stopping somebody from doing something. Like,
all type of regretful shit that they gonna think about. Like, why the fuck did I do it?
Yeah, and then that might, feel me, hold that shit against you. And like, now holding grudges, like, and then that fuck up your own type of relationship and all that. And just go like deeper and deeper from that. You feel me? So it be real out here though, you know?
It's a real thing, bro. Like you said, y'all, like everybody got a girl, y'all humans gotta understand. Like sometimes it ain't niggas trying to be on bullshit. It's niggas like really worried about their partners. Cause you might have a partner, you may not be into some shit, but you know one of your closest friends is into some shit. So you keep your phone on, so if the nigga gotta call you or whatever, you don't know what's gonna go on with dude. So you just know that's your homie and my man's be into some shit.
Right, yeah.
So
say like, feel me, if you're a female, right? And then like one of your girlfriend, her boyfriend like be beating her ass type shit.
And she need
like,
to leave.
She need to leave. And then you telling your man like, hey, can my girl pull up or whatever? And then he like, nah. And then you gonna be like, fuck you then type shit. Like you could leave, like, I mean, you could be saving her life and everything like that, you know? Because, you know.
Same shit go for dudes, bro.
Yeah, like, for me, say nigga got an abusive chick, like, she might be something crazy. Like,
you don't know what niggas, because look, bro, we have heard about some crazy shit. Like, damn, that type of shit happens.
Yeah, that shit really happened. Like, so, you feel me? If you're female or male, like it's your nigga or your bitch or whoever, and somebody hitting you up on a late night and you like, damn, why they calling me? And then they telling you why they calling you, and then you not being there for them. I mean, you ain't the real one. Like, in my book type shit. You need to pick up that phone, like, hey, what you going through? You need to pull up. All right, babe, you want me to come get you?
Like, you good? Like,
yeah.
The significant other, like, hey, babe, what's the name? there's some shit. I know it's late, but I need to go pick him up because something really might happen.
Yeah, and don't be like arguing with your nigga like on the way to go get his friend. Like text him like, I can't believe you really left. Like you doing all this shit. You know, we supposed to be working on that, blah, blah, blah.
She hit you like, let me know everything cool. Let me know you alright.
Yeah, you ride or die in that situation. Like, yo, I got, feel me? Because it ain't feel like you got his back and that kind of shit.
Mm-hmm. Especially if it's not no weird shit. It's really like some real life situation. Like, homie, like, hey, bro, I'm going through shit. Can you come get me or some shit?
Right.
Like, a homie, like, nigga, like, say, for instance, like, nigga get into a shit. Somebody take his car on or some shit. And I'd be like, bro, I'm fucked up. Can you come get me, bro? I know it's late. My bad. I know you with your girl, but nigga, you the only person I can trust right now. Mm. So, like, if you have a significant other, they should understand that type of shit. Because, you feel me? If they girlfriend or whatever went through that shit, you try to be there for them. You feel me?
Right, you gotta be, like, understanding, like, for real.
Because niggas, people go through shit and people friends won't go through shit. And sometimes you might be the friend that can help them.
Right, for real. And like, you know, most people, well, not most people, like a lot of people in relationships these days, you're in a relationship with somebody you like just met or you know for like a couple of years. If you only known this female for a couple of years, y'all, feel me, y'all doing y'all thing or whatever, then your man from day one called at you, feel me, know from the sandbox, like, hey, bro, I need to slide real quick, like, shit going on, like, I don't know where else to go. Like, I ain't saying fuck her, you feel me, but it's like, you got way more time in than like who I'm currently with type shit. So I'm gonna pick that over that between somebody I just known for like a couple of years, you know?
It's just you gotta know who you dealing with. That all that go into it.
Yeah, or you might have a ride or die, feel me, that you just met and like, oh, you only known her for like a couple of years, but she ride or die. Like, well, you want me to come with you? Like, I'm good. Like, you know, I got my thing with me. Like, she might be on some real Bonnie and Clyde shit. Like, oh, babe, do we need to bring this to me with us? Like,
like what was going on? Everything
don't worry about
right?
I put that shit in my bag.
Yeah, type shit. Like, don't trip off, nigga, because like I can get it if y'all nigga been out here doing some wild shit.
Hey. I ain't saying like for every nigga like
it's not the same for every nigga.
It ain't the same for every nigga.
But
like,
for the niggas that don't be doing shit, look, you feel me? Like it's a whole nother thing. Like your nigga really don't be doing shit, and you got a good nigga at home, and then that nigga like get a call one night. Hey, bro, he on some shit. I need to go get him because he drunk out of his mind. Nigga talk crazy.
Yeah.
Understand? Okay, bro. So okay, text me if you get to go. You need me to go with you. All that shit. That shit really help. It go a long way. Like, for real, because you never know what a nigga might be going through or whatever else might be happening. So,
it ain't, I don't care, bro. I got some cool niggas, but every nigga can't pull up at no 1 a.m., bro. Like, I don't fuck with every nigga
not
the same
every
way.
Nigga, not every nigga, because you know some niggas that be on some other shit.
Like, I'll be quick to tell, like, yo, like, I'm cool, bro, but, like, you feel me? I ain't letting nigga come crashing in no 1 a.m. I don't know what he on, you feel me? You know, we all got that one type of friend. That nigga, he ready to start fights at the club for no reason.
Bro, you got the one partner that nigga be drunk as hell on some dumb shit, just ready to fight the whole world, bro.
Yeah, and you just like, you feel me? You chilling, you at the bar getting a drink. Next thing you know, you trying to round this nigga fighting like 3 niggas. Like, bro, what happened?
Like, bro, chill.
I just got I'm at the, feel me? I'm at the bar getting a drink, you feel me? For us, nigga, like, I'm getting a drink for us.
I'm trying to get us cool, bro. And you only been here 5 minutes.
Yeah, nigga, you fighting the whole world and shit like that. Them type of niggas, bro, I ain't, you feel me? Don't call my phone at no one, bro, talking about, hey, bro, I need to pull up. Nah, nigga, stay your ass where you at, bro.
Like, nah, nigga, you could call me, nigga, but I ain't gonna lie, you on that shit, don't pull up.
Yeah, bro, I call your Uber like, hey, bro, wait in front of this address, bro. The Uber.
Where you at? Send me your location.
Send me your location. The Uber gonna pick you up right here, my nigga. Straight up.
Like, for some shit, it be like on some other shit, bro.
Yeah, you ain't about to come to my house and niggas follow you and shoot my shit up. Nah.
Nah, like,
we ain't on that, bro.
Yeah, we ain't on that shit. I got people here. You ain't about to.
For real, nigga.
Like,
say nigga got like a kid or something. Like, nah, bro, you ain't about to bring that shit. I got a kid.
No, like, especially if you know you got a kid and some old shit, don't bring the bullshit back to your homie house. Because if you do that, you a selfish ass motherfucker.
Yeah, that's another side of it too, bro. Like, if you know what kind of nigga you is and you went to some shit, bro, and you know, like, you feel me? You know what you doing, you feel me? Don't bring that shit to your homie Steph. Even though he your day one, you know, nigga, he gonna pick up for you.
Your problems are not your homie's problems.
Yeah, nah, fact, that is.
Like, so, like, it's different if you got a homie that's down the road for you, but don't include your homie if you know he's not like that.
Yeah.
If you know what type of homie, like T-Slap just said, bro, know what type of homie you got. Can you call him for that? Or if he is that type of homie, what is good to hit him up for and what is not? And what does that homie have going?
Yeah, like you got the homie nigga, like he cool nigga, like y'all play video games, y'all hoop sometimes, like I mean, he a school nigga, he go to school, he went to college, got a degree and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Don't call this nigga about no street shit, bro. Like
that's
nigga, super out, bro.
Even though this nigga grew up in the hood, he's involved with it. He's not involved in the streets. He's from the streets. He's a street nigga, but he's elevating the other shit. You only bringing this nigga down by calling this nigga about some street shit. Cause you know this nigga is trying to elevate away from that. Yeah. Now you being a nigga that's trying to bring them down in a certain way. Cause you know this nigga body. More than likely, this nigga gonna ride for you no matter what.
Right, cause I mean, this young nigga, like, he ain't gonna let you go out there alone. But you're not supposed to put that type of person in that kind of situation.
Exactly. Don't put your homies that don't need to be in that situation in that situation. Right. And especially if you the nigga that caused it, you need to handle your situations accordingly.
Yeah.
And be an adult and figure out what you need to do to fix your situation.
Bro, like, you know, this nigga, he be at home, you feel me? He be on Twitch live streaming, like, don't call this nigga about, hey, bro, let's go take a ride. No, that's not.
No, bro.
He not that type of homie, bro.
He not that type of homie, bro.
Whenever you doing those mission with and you slide away, you call them niggas, bro. Like, yeah, don't call
Don't ever put a homie in a position where he gotta snitch or do no fake shit. If he ain't never did no shit like that with you before, don't put the non-street homie in a street position. Right. Because at that point, you're the dumb one because he's not a street nigga. So he don't live under the same code that you probably will.
This nigga's a civilian at this point.
Yeah, bro. And ain't nothing wrong with being a civilian, but you just gotta know, bro. Like, nigga, this nigga isn't a street nigga. And just because a nigga isn't a street nigga doesn't mean bad. But you just know that this nigga away from that, bro.
Yeah.
It's alright.
Just leave it at that. Like,
don't do him nothing. Like, you don't.
Like, you know the people you grow with, you know what type of people that you know what they into. Like, you feel me? It ain't no. You shouldn't be trying to push those boundaries or nothing like that.
Facts, bro. And a lot of people need to have boundaries thanks to some of their families and certain shit.
For real, bro. Like,
bro.
That's crazy.
And you don't understand.
Cause there be shit like that really going on. Like, it be niggas who just hoop. Like, I hoop, bro. That's what I do. Feel me? And then this nigga take a ride with somebody. And just cause, like, you feel me? It might say you fuck with a young nigga, right? You an OG type of nigga. You know what you into, but you fuck with a young nigga who hooping shit, right? Don't get that nigga ride nowhere, bro.
Don't put that nigga in the car.
Get that nigga out the car like, my nigga finna go to UCLA. He just
bro, like, if you take this nigga on a ride, take that nigga, make sure you ain't on shit. And
if you an OG,
If you make sure you clean that day. If you tell the young nigga, yo, you want to ride to the
cause you know, like, old niggas, they fuck with the young niggas. Like, I done been in car with older niggas, you feel me, that they fuck with me.
So many times trying to go, like, trying to go, bro.
Yeah. Or like, you feel me, a nigga see me walking down like MLK, like,
you need a ride.
You need a ride. Hell yeah, I need a ride. Like, I ain't trying to walk all the way, you feel me?
Bro.
All the way to the crib. But at the same time, just don't make sure you hot with it. Like,
yeah, but make sure you don't ask on me for a ride. Make sure you want some decent shit. Yeah. Because if you get food.
Right, homie, he with you feel me? Unless you're gonna be a stand-up nigga and be like, hey, this mine, you feel me? But I was just trying to get a little homie a ride home. Like, be a stand-up nigga at that point. If you feel me, you finna invite the nigga to the car and you know you got the thing on you, some drugs. Feel me? You get pulled over. Feel me? Stand up, nigga. Like, hey, I was just trying to get a little homie a ride.
Man, I count a little homie before you get in the car.
Yeah, get a nigga the choice.
Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, hey, I'll give you a ride, but nigga, I got the thing on me. So hey, I don't want you getting drunk, bro. So it's on you. If you really need a ride, I'll be your big homie. I got you. But you feel me? Let the nigga make the choice for himself.
Nah, that's some real shit though. Not a lot of motherfuckers talk about that, you know.
That's a real thing. Like, I ain't gonna lie. None of the homies that's into sports or anything, I'm not gonna buy them no bullshit. I'm not gonna buy them nothing where it possibly can get them in trouble. Yeah. If I got a show somewhere and I know it's gonna be on some weird, on some other shit, I'm gonna tell them, nah, not this show, bro, because I don't want y'all to even get involved with shit. I don't know who all about to be there and what the fuck they got going. Yeah, exactly. You need to let that shit be known. So,
yeah, shit just be crazy, bro. And then if you are a young nigga, and you know your big homie into some shit,
bro, and you be like, he not gonna pull me into no shit.
right? Yeah, bro. So now you been ignorant at this point, like, nah. You need to know like the streaming. You ain't gotta know fully the streets, bro.
But you gotta know.
You gotta know how some shit. You gotta know how shit go down. Like, all right, I'm putting myself in a situation. But young niggas be thinking, I'm just trying to get home, bro. Like, I'm like walking.
I'm tired, bro.
You know what I mean? Niggas got like, let me say, nigga on like fucking, I don't even know, nigga like on MLK. Whatever, nigga gotta get all the way to like Alcatraz, something, bro.
You
like,
gotta go deep,
nigga. They gotta walk that long walk, bro.
San Pablo. Nigga, you from Berkeley, you know what walk we're talking about.
Yeah, bro, them long ass walks like
1 a.m.
Yeah. 88 ain't running no more.
That shit done.
Yeah, 88 ain't running no more.
88 is 32, but nothing for a little minute, bro. You gotta wait for the hour, and that shit come about at the 17 a.m. at midnight, bro.
For real.
Nah.
Yeah, you know, like being a young nigga, bro, you try to push that shit. Like, I'm gonna catch this last bus. Like, I'm gonna be alright. I'm gonna catch this last bus. You feel me? Even if like I gotta run to the next block and get it, bro, I'm gonna catch it. Sometimes that shit be whack, bro. Like, it be crazy. So many times I done missed that last 18 trying to get home,
bro. And you be mad. Fuck, I gotta walk. Fuck, so I'm gonna turn.
Oh wait, bro. It be
that walk be so shit.
Yeah, nah, dead ass, bro.
That walk be
Russell Westbrook shit about the fan that threw the popcorn on him.
I ain't gonna lie, why fans always fucking with Russell, bro?
I don't know, it's like they just think that nigga's like he's soft or something, bro.
If
like,
you see this nigga damn near getting into it with niggas on court, why do you want to start something with him off? Listen, this when he's walking, the nigga's already hurt, bro. For one, like why they pour popcorn on him, bro? Like,
yeah, and you way up there too, like nigga, you know if you was like. You wouldn't do that shit like down there close to the stand where nigga actually have access to you.
If you was courtside, well, they might still do a courtside, but if you outside on the street, like outside, you not gonna say nothing to this man. You not gonna do nothing to him. You even try to even throw a quarter at this nigga from across the street. Yeah. So why do you want to think just because you paid for a ticket, it gives you the right to throw popcorn on another human, bro?
First off, nigga, that's a man. Like in general, like nigga, you supposed to respect. I mean, that's supposed to be the first thing, respect. Like, you came to the game to watch the game, my nigga. Like, you ain't come to fucking throw popcorn on cuz. Like, that's...
He entertaining you, for one.
Yeah. Like, you know you wouldn't, like, walk up to him on the street. You wouldn't say nothing disrespectful. Like, none of that shit. But you, like, went up to throw popcorn on this nigga. You feel me? Like, that's crazy. Like, they lucky, you feel me? Say, like, security didn't, like, grab that nigga or whatever. Right? And then, you feel me, Russ found a nigga that he got on him. Like... Niggas would be more mad at Russ than nigga who actually like.
It would have been another episode of Malice in the Palace. They was talking about that shit on today on NBA The Jump.
Yeah.
They're like the girl is it Nichols Rachel Nichols. She said she was there and she was like it was a whole bunch of stuff that led into it, but you can understand how it leads to that because remember the fans threw some shit at Ron Artest. He was laying on the scoreboard like this.
And they threw a beer on cuz.
Yeah, they threw it at him and he hit that nigga in the face, bro.
Yeah.
And you been in the club, but nigga, even if a nigga step on your shoe or something.
Yeah, you gonna react like, hey, bro. Like,
excuse me, bro. Chill out.
If the nigga don't say excuse me, because you know you give a nigga that look like you give a nigga the pass and then you also give him that look like. Hey, bro, hold on.
You not gonna say nothing?
Yeah. Like, you feel me? You give a little second, like, all right, I'm gonna see if the nigga gonna say something. Feel me? He's like, all right, bro, my fault. Whoa. Yeah. I guess cool, but if nigga just like look at you, look at him, like, nigga, like, you feel me? All right, now you feel me?
Now you being disrespectful type.
Right, yeah.
Even if it don't come off as disrespectful to most people, as a man, if you do some shit that's low key out of pocket, even if it's on accident, and you don't hit a nigga with a my bad, excuse me, bro, my fault, bro. Yeah. That shit come off as disrespect because I feel like now, no cap, you trying some shit because if you in the club and a nigga see you standing there and nigga just flame you, walk at you, step on your foot, look in your face, and just keep going.
Yeah, right.
That nigga tried to disrespect, I don't know, maybe I have fucked a few, jaded you, but nigga, you step on my foot and some shit in the club and you look me in my, it'd be different if you just walking through, you not paying attention. Ah, okay.
And at that point, bro, like, feel me? Like, it ain't nothing wrong with saying, like, oh, like, like, it don't make you a bitch. Like, it don't make you no
They
sucker.
just
Like,
giving respect.
Nigga, like, all right, it was your fault. Like, feel me? You a man, like, you know, like, how niggas be in certain situations. Like, all right, this can go left. Like, I'm not really meaning it to, like, it to come off as where it go like that. Like, just be like, my bad. You feel me? Like, ain't nothing wrong with that.
You not no bitch for doing that.
Yeah, like, it don't, feel me? It don't make, like, nigga be with they chicks. They be trying to act all hard. Like,
why you trying to look super tough with your girl, nigga? You gorilla with your girl too, bro? Like,
yeah, like, I can see if you feel me with your niggas. Like, I mean, I really can't even see that, but, like, I would understand it more. Like, you don't like a sucker in front of your
yeah, like, you with the homies, like, but you with your girl, you trying to be extra tough in front of your girl. Now, what if you get beat up in front of your girl?
Right, now, like, you feel me? You think you about to do something, like, niggas really get on your ass.
Yeah, like, you don't know, because a nigga out there can know some MMA shit, he look like the most nerd, and that nigga just flip your shit.
Yeah, bro. So, like, feel me, the shit with Russ and everything, it's like, all right, you really, feel me, disrespected that man. Like, you know, like, you feel me? You don't probably, at the time, probably, I'm about to do this and, like, get up out of here. Like, they ain't gonna know it's me. But they got cameras all around the arena.
Nigga, everybody saw you do that.
Like, how you know he ain't got people on, like, line right now looking for you, trying to find
all type
address,
of shit. Niggas could have, his homies could have been at the boys could have been at the game. The homies could have been at the game.
You know he has some homies at the game somewhere, like, at least a couple niggas, like, they on your ass, bro, and you just, I mean, I think what they should do, and because the same thing happened, well, not the same thing, but, with Trae Young, he was at the game.
The fans spit on him, right?
Yeah, he spit on me out of bounds, like he spit over 50 Cent head and it got on Trae Young, and then like
he spit over 50 Cent's head.
Yeah, bro. Like I seen the video. It was like, feel me? I really couldn't tell, but it was like he spit over 50 Cent head, and then it got on Trae Young. And then it's like, bro, what? Like, what's going on with these fans? Like, you wouldn't even do that shit. Like, that, bro, that's a fade right there.
Yeah,
like, nigga,
bro,
like,
that's
a
big on the
bro.
nigga is the most disrespect. Like, you lucky if a nigga really don't try to stomp your face in, because spitting on another human, bro, especially another man, that's one of the most. That's just like slapping a nigga. And slapping a nigga in open palm, that's so much disrespect, though.
Yeah, bro, you spell nigga like I'm damn right there though, and then. Like the way the video showed, like Trae Young really know what's going on. He kind of just like, you feel me, like some weird shit. Like I don't really know. He got back to the game, I guess. But same thing, like you wouldn't do that shit to that nigga on the street. You wouldn't walk up to him because you know, I mean, anything can go left like super fast. That's why they gotta have some rule, like anything.
They need to post that shit like right before you walk into the stadium, and you need to agree with like certain shit, like a fan conduct agreement, especially if you're a floor seat nigga, because like floor seat niggas like to walk up, like the nigga that did Russell in Denver, you walk up on a nigga.
Yeah.
Don't do that, bro. Don't walk up on a nigga screaming, woo, like nah, bro. Some of these niggas. You don't know where they from, what they have to deal with to get to the NBA. And some of them are still dealing with trauma and shit from where they from. So it could be a natural reaction for a nigga to knock your ass out because you being a super fan and you don't know your boundaries because you pay for it too.
Yeah, nigga he got the alcohol in him. You might not even know. He probably popped some pills before the game, all kind of shit. So
nigga, you don't know.
Yeah, now you feel them bold or whatever, right? And say, you feel me, you doing that shit to the right NBA player, like one of the feel me, like one of the Morris twins or whatever, like them ain't no niggas you gonna fuck with. Like
they try to fight everybody.
Yeah, they gonna feel me, they be on the refs ass trying to get to the refs. Like feel me, you lucky you just at that time got the like feel me. Now Russ ain't nobody to fuck with, but you lucky that security was right there and you was way up and you was like up top.
6 of them to hold Russ back.
Yeah.
So if he would have got to you, bro, what you gonna do?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, this sounds kind of crazy, but say I'm getting squirted out like that, and then like some fan try to like pour like some popcorn on me, bro. I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do to get to cuz. Like, I'm swinging on whatever I gotta do, bro. You gonna either duck or get hit, bro. Like,
what you wanna do?
Yeah, we can fade tomorrow, but right now, bro, I'm about to get to the man who just threw the popcorn on my head. Like, I love you, bro, but I'm sorry, I gotta get out of here. Like, you ain't just about to disrespect me. Like, I'm a man, bro. You better respect that. And now I'm finna whoop your ass and get suspended for this playoff series. Probably get some fight for the NBA too, which will be fucked up because I didn't even start the shit. Bruh started the shit. And now it's a big old thing. Like, next thing you know, it's on all the news platforms, CNN, like I'm on TMZ, whooping somebody else because they do popcorn on me. and it really shouldn't even go like that. You feel me? Like it's that whole little situation fucked up. I feel bad for bro for real.
That's why Bron said what he said. He was like, we need to protect our players because, like, if you go to Boston, like you see, I don't know if you saw Kyrie interview today. It was like, how do you feel about going back into Boston? He's like,
he was talking about some racial shit, right?
If you don't know, when you play in Boston, they call you nigger and all type of racist shit.
Yeah.
When you play in Boston, and I had to ask like Pop's homies that played in the league, I was like, he was like, Boston can be a racist ass arena.
Yeah.
So like, I don't think Kyrie would lie about some shit like that, the type of shit.
He played there for like a season too.
Yeah,
so
and he said that was
one
one of the main reasons to why he kind of had to get going. But then a lot of players have said that about Boston. It could be really racist.
Yeah.
It could be some crazy shit going. The Boston niggas talk a lot of shit. I'm sorry. Boston niggas talk shit like New York niggas, just with a Boston accent. Like they be going in on niggas.
Yeah, New York fans, bro. Boston fans, they ruthless, bro.
They don't care what you're doing.
No cap. Like Warriors fan, we ain't like. I ain't gonna say. Well, I said we. I'm gonna start playing like I'm Lakers all day. Like,
Man,
I'm from the Bay. Oh my fault.
Yep.
But for me, I'm from the Bay. Like Warriors, I was fucking with them when they had Monte.
Back when niggas was younger, huh?
Yeah, like Monte, Al Harrington, bro, BD. Like that whole little We Believe It team, I was fucking with them. And then they brought in before that they had Mark Jackson as the coach. Feel me? He was getting that team like had a young Steph who just came in.
I ain't gonna lie. He got Stephen with his second, third year, second or third, and he had Klay Thompson his whole career. Even Kwame Brown even said it, bro. Like he was like Kwame Brown even said it.
That's a whole
nother topic. But he even said it, bro. Like he was like, I ain't gonna lie, Mark Jackson did put that team together. He got that team together to win the first championship, and no cap, they said because he had a falling out with like the GM or something.
It had to be some in-house shit for them to rid of him like that.
That's what they said, because y'all ain't made the playoffs really.
Yeah. He
got y'all to the playoffs. Y'all was a good team versus Denver, versus San Antonio, and all type of shit. And then they finally won the next year. Even though Steve Kerr, yes, he's a good coach, but
the team was already like built. He didn't have to really do much.
He didn't have to do. Yeah, you said.
He had to do much. Like they already kind of like had their team. They like had the bond, the chemistry. Like shit take time, bro. Ain't nobody finna get to the championship overnight unless you know. Like,
it was more so with Kurt. It was more so I gotta make sure I'm the best coach I can be for the rest of the season. I ain't gotta try to put too many more pieces together. They got what they need. I just need to know what to do at this point.
Right. Like no shade to Luke Walton, bro, but when he was coaching the Warriors, when fucking Steve Kerr was injured. Well, they won like fucking 20 games in a row, some shit like that.
Yeah,
like they record was like
then Luke Walton went to LA, and I was so happy for him going to LA.
Yeah.
Then LA, we didn't do really shit with him, but you know that it depends though. Is that the coaching or is that the players? But then you got Bron, and we still couldn't get nothing done. But that team
wasn't Bron injured though. Like,
he played half the year, but it wasn't like what everybody expected from that.
I mean, they keep expecting this nigga Bron to win the shit.
Not even win the shit. It was just like
they to the finals.
Not even the finals. The Lakers didn't even make the playoffs.
Right. He got injured. They was like top 3 or 4 seed for a minute before he got injured.
But then that was before All-Star break.
Oh, so you ain't counting that?
I don't count before All-Star break. Yes, certain shit count, but you feel me? How that season kind of went.
Yeah.
It was just kind of weird. So that whole season was kind of with the bubble situation and shit. So like, but for the most part, I don't really start counting too much into shit for real until close to All-Star break or after, because that's when niggas start really trying to, for real, niggas finally get in full shape, because now everybody coming to the season full shape.
Yeah.
So niggas are finally in full shape, they got their win, they can move like they want to. Now that's when you start seeing niggas more close games, more niggas playing hard as fuck and shit. So I like to try to count that more so most of the time. So like, I'll be like, hey, that's cool, yeah, you used that before, but after, let's see if you can keep that or stay somewhere close to wherever you was getting before the All-Star, because when everybody really start playing hard as fuck.
Right, yeah. So that whole little situation, like with Elon Musk and all that, like trying to go to space and all that kind of stuff. If they had a one-way ticket to Mars, I don't know if I would go because it's a one-way. You feel me? But I would want to go there. If it was like a 2-way, I could get back and shit like that.
I can get a round trip.
Yeah, if I get a round trip, like I'm fucking with it, you feel me? Cause I really want to see what's up there. We see pictures and like videos and all that shit.
I don't know if that shit real. We got
I don't know if it's really real. Like, feel me? Nobody knows what's really up there unless you've been there. Feel me? You believe in what you believe in type shit, but till you actually like go there.
I want to see the evidence.
I want to see like the space up there, like the moon and gravity, all that kind of shit.
Because we keep hearing like the moon landings and shit be fake and all type of shit, so you kind of want to get the real judgment for yourself.
Yeah, like it's been like conspiracy theories and shit about they fucking putting like a little fucking like a car on like Mars, like what they call like a rover or some shit.
The little box and shit. They come to like a surface to Earth and see.
Yeah, and it like feeds like live video camera back to like Earth, and like the images that they show and shit looks like people is up there like all that other type of civilizations. I'm okay, all right. If there's people up there and y'all, first off, how are y'all getting this shit live feed back to like where we at on Earth? You feel me?
They said they did the same thing they did with us with cell phones. They put the satellite.
Yeah, I know they got a satellite up there, but I don't really believe in all that shit because it don't. Like they could just be telling us that, like we don't really know.
Mm-hmm.
Like
that's
weird. We can go all the way up to space, right? But we can't go like all the way to the bottom of the ocean.
Cause they said, see, that's where I be having that same thing. We don't discover. We only been through 15% of the ocean.
We don't really know.
Bro, they said, like yesterday, bro, for instance, I know this is going off on a tangent, but like, I seen on TikTok, they have a 26-foot fucking octopus or squid in the ocean, and it only lives at 15,000 feet below in the ocean.
What?
Yeah, so like, they said they only have caught a baby one of them.
A baby one of them?
And that shit was like 20 feet, and they said they don't know how big do they actually get. But they know that this one type of squid, when shit brushes up against it, it has such strong tentacles. It sucks it in, and it gets stuck, and it eats it, and it can't pull it out.
Damn. See
so that's the type of shit we got deep in the ocean. And like, you know, Finding Nemo, the little fish that had the little hanging line in front of him. And
I was just talking about Finding Nemo too. That's hella funny.
Bro, like, but that fucking fish, bro, like that fish is a real fish.
Yeah.
One just.
I tell you, that's what I be saying. Like I be telling niggas, like, bro. All these ideas that be on movies and I'm like, bro, it come from somewhere. Nobody just making that shit up out of thin air. You saw it, you heard
like
about it.
Like some of the homies thought that fish was fake, but I was like, nah, bro. Like I don't know. I grew up watching a lot of Animal Planet, and that fish is all black, so you can't see it in the dark parts of the ocean. And it has this little light on its head, and it has some of the sharpest teeth you would ever see in your life, and it eats things, and it has that light to bring fish in when they swim too deep. So not all fish go that deep,
right?
And if it gets too deep, it can't see because it's so dark in that part of the ocean.
Yeah.
And they swim towards that light, and when they get towards it, that nigga eats them.
That's all bad. I seen some shit on TikTok or whatever. It was a fucking. It was somewhere in Thailand. It was these tourists on vacation somewhere. I guess they was in like some little raft or a boat, and there was some different kind of creatures that nobody had seen before. To me, it looked like these. Like lion looking things, but they was like walking on like they was standing up walking like near straight up walking like they was near a cave, and then they was walking like in the ocean, like on not really on the water,
but I don't know. In like the little low shadow part of the water.
Yeah, so that part they just like walking regular. They kind of look like lions and shit, and it was probably like 10 of them out there, and they just like filming this shit like yo, it's just us, like we just out here in this water and we seen this shit. So it's definitely some different ass species out there that we don't really know about.
That nigga, we don't even know it's all the way in the fucking rainforest, bro. So look, and what's crazy about Thailand and China and shit, I've been on TikTok. Like in China, they said a nigga was out there shooting ducks. He shot a fucking dragon.
Nigga, hold on.
Nah, bro.
Hold on, bro.
Hey, I know I might be telling you too much, but the shit on TikTok when niggas been saying in China, you know, China they use dragons and shit, right? Hey, so that shit has to come from somewhere, right? And niggas be like, and there's a show on Animal Planet that talks about dragons and shit. They say they was dinosaurs back in the day and shit.
I don't believe there's a fucking dragon right now walking around, bro.
But we don't know what that's to say. We be seeing videos of all type of weird shit coming out, right? And you know, with the Godzilla movie, remember when they went to the center of the earth? They said that's where King Kong from and shit, right?
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, my bad, y'all. But
you ain't seen it.
yeah, but you feel me? That's in the center of the earth. They say there's ancient animals, there's all type of shit. It's a whole nother type of shit under there.
Yeah.
So what is it to say there ain't no prehistoric shit in that type of shit? So like, in the other day, another thing happened. There was a fucking space hurricane. I had never heard of that shit.
Right.
I was on TikTok and niggas were saying, yeah, there's a space hurricane happening on the top of the North Pole. But if you know what that's the North Pole, that's the entrance, and the North and South Pole is the entrance to the center of the earth.
Right.
And nigga, guess what? We can't go there unless we got government clearance.
Right.
So
why the fuck you think we feel me? Like it gotta be some shit going on that we don't know about. That
I
don't want us to know about.
Yeah, so I don't put shit past the government and type of shit, because they said the person is smart, but people are panicky, dumb, and stupid, like they said on fucking Men in Black.
Yeah.
And that's a real thing. A lot of people will panic, and people will forget everything that's logic and think everybody's tripping, nigga. I'm a trip too. Like in the pandemic with the toilet paper. Ain't no toilet paper or water. Everybody go buy that. Nigga, y'all need food.
Yeah. I remember when I actually fucking went to the grocery store and I was seeing videos. People was like, I just went to the grocery store. It ain't no more like paper towels, no toilet paper, no water. I'm like, man, this shit can't be real, bruh. I gotta see this shit for myself. So I go to Safeway, and then the whole shit is cleared
First time
out.
in your life ever seen a whole line.
I was like, are y'all really just like panicking right now? Like you motherfuckers about to stock up on all this shit and not like leave y'all house for a year? Like, I'm not panicking that much. Like I'm gonna get a couple rolls from like 7-Eleven. Like I'm gonna be straight for a minute, give me some, some little shit to like cool me over. But honestly, still like don't believe that the pandemic's still happening right now. I'm skeptical on the vaccine because I just seen some shit and they was saying how, I don't know which vaccine it was. It's like on the Pfizer or some shit like that.
Pfizer, that's the main one that a lot of people are getting.
So they were saying that the shit inside the Pfizer is killing like antibodies or whatever, like.
So you can still get sick.
Like, we naturally produce that shit.
So you don't get sick. It's supposed to fight off the bad germs and diseases.
Yeah, but I'm like, why would I take something and put it in my body that's supposed to cure COVID, but it's killing all my antibodies?
And they ain't get enough research on that shit.
Yeah, like you don't know the long-term effects this shit gonna have on your body, like within like the next
That's
year
why
or
it's
two.
supposed to take 10 to 15 years to develop a vaccine, a drug, or whatever, because they gotta see after a couple of years. I guess because after a couple of years, what does it do to you?
Like motherfuckers who get the vaccine, they
get
some people saying you get sick and get all these symptoms of COVID, and then you feel shit for like however long you feel like shit for, and then you're like, all right, I feel normal now. But now your body just went through something, and you think because you got the cure for it, you just like straight all of a sudden, hell no, bro. Like that's
and niggas are being irresponsible with it. I got the vaccine, so what? It still says you can still contract COVID with the vaccine.
Yeah.
But nigga, it's just not gonna send you into the hospital. I don't know about y'all. I don't ever want to go. But I don't want to go to the hospital for COVID. I know of like 4 or 5 people that have had it, and every one of them looked like shit except for one of them. And one of them just said, "I just can't taste the smell," but it ain't that bad. But then they was taking a shit ton of vitamins.
You can't taste the nigga when you like sick with the like flu or cold. Like,
you can't taste the smell either, nigga. That shit is ass.
Yeah, so
nigga, I be mad as hell. I'm trying to eat an expensive ass steak, and all of a sudden, nigga, I can't eat the fuck going on here.
It's crazy, bro. How like not random, but why when niggas get sick, they want everything that they not supposed to have, bro. Like, I get the weirdest cravings when I get sick, bro. Like I get sick, like appetite gone, but for some reason, bro, I want some salami. Hot chips.
Cheetos.
Hot chips look like some pickles or something, bro.
Right, just go to work on the couch, bro. Just like, I'm about to fuck it up.
Yeah, knowing that shit is not good
especially
for me,
the salami and hot Cheetos, that ain't good for nobody.
Hell no, like I'm about to throw this shit up in for me the next
fuck my stomach lining, nigga.
But like during that time, bro, it's like that shit is so good. Like, or if you want like nigga some wings from Wingstop, like anything.
You better get 20 wings, some fries, and some ranch.
Like, that sounds super fire right now. Like,
bruh, just cause you sick.
Like come back for like 30 seconds, but then like that shit gonna keep you sick for like another whole week,
bruh.
Yeah.
None of that shit you need, bro, and that shit crazy, bro. Like, I don't know. I just can't. I'm on the same page as you. I can't trust the vaccine all the way. Like even though I'm diabetic, bro, like I just take a lot of vitamins on a daily, bro.
Yeah.
Cause I normally I do. Lately I only been taking like 3, but I take like the main ones so I can keep my immune system up. Because like being a diabetic, I'm already got a low immune system. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So like, and I don't want to make it no lower. So I'm gonna keep building this shit up. And I don't really want to take the vaccine because I seen a few people taking and they got sick from it.
Yeah.
So I just don't want to. I don't know. Just me being sick is not a good look. So, bro, I don't feel like nobody wants to be sick. So I just rather. I haven't got sick yet from it. And during this whole COVID pandemic shit, I've been safe. I ain't been around hell people, but I've been around school a little amount. But I'm washing my hands, keeping my house sanitary. I am. I'm keeping that up at the most high. I ain't gonna lie.
What's up?
If you got into like a fight where like your street fight, look on the movies, they have theme songs when niggas fighting, like rocking and shit. What would be your theme song, bro? If you got to a random fight, like what song would play? Ding ding ding, and then the song starts spinning.
Shit, no lie, it'll probably it'd either be the that Rocky song "Eye of the Tiger" or that fucking DMX.
Ooh,
that DMX song, bro.
Shut him down, open up shop.
Whoa, as a rider, bro, that nigga that "Eye of the Tiger."
The thrill of the fight.
Shit, start getting on niggas type shit. It probably be "Eye of the Tiger," bro. That shit a fucking classic. Every time a nigga hear that, like I for sure want to start like working out or doing some shit, bro.
You.
I ain't never just watched the Rocky movie, bro. And just like sat there and watched the movie. I for sure just
start doing boxing moves.
Yeah.
Fuck nigga, stop playing with me.
Yeah, everybody niggas start doing some push-ups, some sit-ups or something, bro. All right, bro. What about you though? Like, what would be your theme song?
For me, for the theme song,
Yeah.
oh, what? Hit 'em up by Tupac.
Ah,
Hit 'em up by Tupac.
Yeah. That's my
Back in
first
black
choice,
when you
bitch,
see
nigga.
Tupac, nigga.
Right,
Hey,
right.
I ain't gonna lie. I hear that song, nigga. Everybody gotta go. My fofo, make sure all your kids don't
All
go.
y'all kids don't
Girl,
go,
bro.
nigga.
Hey, my bad, but yo, that I ain't gonna lie. That's the shit that played in my head.
That was all of Versace. They copied myself. 5 shots couldn't drop it. I took it in.
Smile, nigga.
Nigga gonna go in on that song,
Pop was
bro.
on some shit, nigga. Hey, but that's one of them songs. Like I ain't gonna lie. That's one of the ones I think about where. They get the fuck yup, that's the theme song, nigga.
Yeah. If you ain't got that nigga pocking your top 5, then you lame.
Bruh, I ain't gonna lie, just off that song alone, bro, that was one of the craziest diss songs I ever heard.
Yeah, grab your glass when you see
Tupac, hey. Call the clouds when you see Tupac, hey.
Oh, mamas, nigga. Bro, you wanna know what's like crazy? I feel like I'm the only one who actually like feel this way.
What?
Bro, I don't think Lil Nas X is gay, bro.
What makes you not think that?
Bro, he just don't look like, not trying to stereotype a nigga, but he don't look gay to me, for real. He just seemed like some kid who trolling and he just doing this shit to make money. Which, if he is just trolling to make money, it's smart because everybody going for that shit. Like, he came in the right way, you feel me? He making money off of it. Like, he got a little cool little, that shit called? The song.
Oh, which one? Old Town Road?
Yeah, Old Town Road. Came in, whatever his little game plan was coming into the shit, that shit for sure worked. But I just don't feel like he really gay. He seemed like a real nigga to me. I don't know, bro. Maybe I'm just tripping, but he just seemed like a real nigga to me. And he just, you feel me, doing this shit for clout, really. He just getting to the bag, really.
It could be that, but I don't know, because they said he had it for years. He was running, for a while, he was running a Nicki Minaj fan page. So I'm like, bro, if you doing that and trolling from that and shit, and he does like to troll, so I couldn't put it past him if he were to do that. But honestly, bro, I feel like that might really be him, because I really think he really might be gay, bro.
Alright, I said like, feel me, bisexual or something.
He might be bisexual.
He not fully gay, like
but
gay
you know,
nigga to me,
he didn't come out off first saying I was gay.
Yeah.
He came out first kind of just keeping it under wraps, and then after a while it came out that he was gay, and he said yeah. But knowing the type of person this nigga is, I don't know him personally, but from what we see on the outside looking in, this nigga troll a lot.
Yeah,
So,
he be doing hella
like,
shit.
I don't even blame you for thinking that, bro.
Yeah, he be getting hella clout from it. It'd be a whole bunch of shit going on.
And it's a whole nother different type of market with him doing music and all type of shit.
Right.
And then, you know, it could be a whole marketing play for this nigga. But if he do market it like that, that's nasty, nigga. You saying that you gave to a market just to make some money, that's wild.
Yeah. I don't know nigga's situation, but
You feel me?
I ain't the type to judge, bro. Like, I don't really knock any nigga hustle like the way he get it, bro. If even that's the lane you choose to go and it's making you money, you feel me, you're really getting it. I say, you do that shit, and then later in your career, like, do some type of interview, and you be saying, I was just doing that shit, like, you know, I knew they was gonna fall for it, but I ain't really gay, like, all that shit, you know? But if you is, cool, like, feel me, do your thing, like,
I ain't gonna lie.
I don't care.
I feel like that's one of the things you can't come back from, though.
Yeah.
It's hard to be like, nah, I was just playing. That's one of that's one of the things you don't play about like that. Like, so I don't know. That's like, it could be that. You can't, because it's a whole different type of money involved in that. So I don't know. Like, he could not be, but I don't know. It's so hard to come back from the gay comment and rumor.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I really don't know, bro. Like, I don't know. Me personally, they say you don't knock it. I don't keep knocking because, like, you lying and shit just to make a buck. So it's like, yes, it's a problem. Yes, you can do that to make a money.
Like, more, feel me, gay dude is like hella feminine. You feel me? Like, he
I
don't
know.
really come up like.
If you go to Atlanta, you can find some gay dudes who ain't feminine as hell. You will never know that's gay. That's gay shit.
Man, them gay Atlanta niggas, they be really slime the fuck out. Really.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Niggas get active like
they really be.
Niggas been called bodies.
Yeah,
like,
but it's like some niggas we do. You may know some niggas out here who may be gay on the low. You don't know. So like, you can't knock it. That's what I said. I don't know, bro. He could really be gay, and he just not just forefront it. Yeah, you feel me? It's just a whole bunch of shit.
Well,
you never know.
Crazy shit, bro. I was on the one day with my mom. We was going to the east to see my grandma. It was a gay dude at the bus stop, and it was like a straight nigga like on the bus already. Feel me? How we sitting like in the back or whatever. So the gay dude get on the bus, and then like I don't know what words got exchanged, but the gay dude and the straight dude, they got into an argument. They started fighting on the bus. Gay bro got on straight cuz.
Beat his ass.
Beat his ass, bro. I was like, oh,
Cause look, the straight bro probably got out of line. Started saying some shit. He just let cuz live type shit.
But like, you on the one, bro. Like, you know that one.
You know that one be off shit.
Yeah,
one shit.
Always got some shit going. Like, bro, we in the east, bro. We just got to international. Like, you feel me? You know how that go. Shit got crazy fast, bro.
But that's the type of shit that's happening. That's what, like, look, nigga, leave gay people alone. If they want to be gay, let them be gay, bro.
Yeah.
If you want to be straight, they gonna let you be straight.
No matter what you is, gay, straight,
whatever. Let niggas live.
Yeah. Why you worried about what the next nigga doing anyway?
Especially if it's sexually, bro. What he doing? Unless long nigga trying to get at you.
And if he is, bro, just be like, that ain't what I'm into.
Yeah, nah. If a nigga keep pushing the issue, okay, then I can understand. But
nigga in your DM all day sending X.
Yes, bro. Nigga doing that, and that's wild. You got some shit you gotta figure out.
I ain't like, you might have to fade, cuz.
I ain't gonna lie,
you might have to fade him, nigga.
He got a different view about you, dog.
Yeah, that nigga must know something. I ain't gonna lie.
Like, but you feel me? Like, so it is what it is. But like, nigga,
all bullshit aside.
All bullshit aside, though, nigga. If it's absolutely and total truth to a question, bro, what question would you ask?
Probably be like, how did the world become what it is? Except like what they show us on TV and all, like Big Bang Theory, Adam, all that. I get all that shit,
real
right?
shit, huh?
Yeah, but don't fuck up.
I'm trying
don't fuck up.
That one is hard, bro.
Yeah, you gotta switch your game up.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, Big P, you gotta switch your game up.
Oh, that one is a motherfucker.
Yeah, bro, you feel me?
I can't even. What's fucked up about that one?
Yeah.
It won't even tap out. It's moving the whole shit.
Oh, you gotta figure it out. I ain't finna get niggas pointer to do.
Shut up. I was trying to do some slick shit. You see, none of these motherfuckers is
There
going.
go one.
Yo, I'm gonna do the easy jump. Easy jump and just, I was trying to do some flick shit, but apparently the Yankees is too heavy and fucking with me tonight.
Yeah. Shit, what about you though? What question would you, or what would you want to know?
Where did all the Earth languages originate from? Like, I always think about this, like, how do we do that? English, like, we got English as a language, right?
Yeah.
Who made it the rules and principles to speak English this way that we speak it? And everything. And that goes for every language. I was like, who was the first person to be like, this is our language that we're going to speak? Yeah. I want to know who is the person that decided all the world's languages, like, or what formed the language? Like, how do we get to talking like how we're talking now? Because, bro, no other animals communicate how we do and shit. Yeah, no. But like monkeys and shit.
And then like develop other fucking languages like Spanish, French, Italian, all this shit. Originated from somewhere like we was
like, and they don't tell us where it come from. Like, bro, like niggas, a lot of niggas don't know sex actually means something. The word sex, it means sacred energy exchange. Yeah. And some niggas don't know that it means that shit. But like, who was the person that makes certain words mean that and do shit like that? Like, I always wonder, like, how did they just be like, well, this means that?
And also, like, certain words that's like was made, like their meaning makes sense. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Like you see a cloud and you're like, that's a cloud. Like you don't really question it. You feel me?
Like, it makes sense.
Yeah. Like car.
Why do we call it a car?
Yeah, why do we call it a car? But it makes sense. Like I'm about to drive my car. Like that whole little shit. It be. I mean, it's weird how like wherever it originated from,
bro. Like, what made y'all call it that? Like, why do you name it that, bro? That's the only thing I be trying to.
Phone. What is?
Why they call? What does the phone mean? Why is it called phone? Like who told y'all like, oh yeah, we gonna call this motherfucker a phone?
You one of them niggas. You one of them niggas. Okay.
Oh, come on, don't do it.
Yeah, you gotta at least start. I'm gonna put it on top of it.
Oh yeah, let me put it.
I'm like a young boy, okay? Oh, there we go.
I have to make sure that shit won't fall.
Ooh, like that one, huh?
See, just like that. That's the same shit it did to me.
Alright, you gotta be nice with it though.
You gotta like ease that motherfucker. Mm-hmm. And that motherfucker won't even move. God damn, bro.
You gotta just feel me. You gotta figure it out. Damn, boy, you breaking up the home. Ain't living no stability at home. Okay.
Somebody gonna fuck this motherfucker up.
That's how you living. We got the easy one right there though. We ain't gonna trip.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm nice with it. I ain't come and take my chain. I ain't gone.
Hey.
Hey, you feel me?
Don't be the asshole.
Where you at with it?
Damn, this motherfucker.
You think Scarface could actually survive that movie?
With everybody with Sosa and all them coming to kill him?
Like if his sister ain't coming to the room all coked up and shit trying to kill that nigga? Yeah. He would have been more alert.
Hey, everybody check out what I just did. Now.
That nigga on some other shit.
I'm up tipsy, y'all, my bad.
We've been drinking some marks.
Man, it's some gin.
And some gin and juice.
Man, bruh. Shout out Snoop.
Out of Uncle Snoop, for real. See, niggas make it hard, right? Just make it easy, bro. I mean,
alright.
I want to get the giant one, how like niggas be playing in the backyard and shit.
Oh, the big ass, bro, we're gonna do that shit one day. Hey, everybody go in the comments right now and comment if you want to see us to play Lifestyle Jenga and watch one of us get fucked up by it. Fuck it. We gonna get drunk and play Lifestyle Jenga.
Come on.
Ew, all this shit is tipsy.
Go find another one.
Oh, this shit is tipsy.
All that easy shit
Yeah,
you about to break the house. Go ahead.
Walmart.
Right,
Walmart break the house.
That was smooth.
Walmart break the house.
That was smooth. Alright, I'll give it to you. Alright, I'll see how you rock. Yeah, you're right.
Yo. I play this with little kids all the time, so I gotta figure out ways to win. They be trying to beat my ass.
Yeah, they be cheating. They be knowing the world in and outs and shit.
They be getting them from TikTok.
TikTok be like the new thing to figure out how to do everything, bro.
Literally, it became the new YouTube in 20 seconds. If you don't watch 20-minute video, watch a minute video on TikTok, bro.
Wait, that's easy money.
Oh.
Easy money.
Easy money sniper like KD, alright.
I mean, 30 ball.
Let me see.
All that up top, man. Go down.
Hey, bro, I took one of the hardest ones out. You take one of them out. I took one on that side and that side.
I'm out here, man. That's all I'm saying.
He's it up out here, man.
Yeah.
I'm taking the side joints. I ain't making it that much harder.
The homies want to know. Boom, look at that. There we go. I'm quick with my moves. Boom, boom, quick crossover.
Okay, you with the damn wrong CP3 move?
Ain't no hezzy, you feel me? Nah, we ain't rocking CP3, that nigga. Andrew, you about to break the house, bro. Chill out.
Why I am?
About to break the house, bro.
Why I am?
So, bro, if you were just chilling, right, and then, like, out of nowhere, your fucking dog just started talking to you, right? Like, hey, bro, what's up? Like, how you feeling today? Type shit, like some crazy shit. Like, how would you react?
If I'm high, cuz I've been waiting for this day. Cuz, what's up with you, man? I've been ready to ask you some questions, my nigga. How's it like being a dog, bro? Let me know. I'm good on the cuz. Let me know, for real, be honest.
Yeah. Like, nigga, like, that shit just blow my mind, bro. I'm like, damn, I've been waiting for you to say something. Like, I knew you could talk to my nigga. Like, why you ain't been said nothing?
Right, you been understanding me this whole time, bro. We watching the same movies and shit. Look like you enjoy it, nigga. Why you ain't saying nothing?
Yeah, you glued to the TV. You watching this shit. You feel me? You barking with some crazy shit happening.
bro, you start to run. Like, me too, bro. Me too. You should have been said something.
Yeah. I be some wild shit, like.
Bruh, so you feel me? Like, I don't know. That's how I feel. You feel the same way, though.
Yeah, I feel the same. Like, man, I feel like they care, bro. But like, I feel like
they just don't know how, bro.
Yeah, so like they don't know how, or they can, and they're not able to.
Bro, I tell you, my mom's dog, bro. He got personality, everything. That nigga understand. He be mad. He be mad. Niggas go to the store and leave him.
Yeah.
He got the attitude and shit.
I feel be feeling some type of way.
And he like wearing jackets and shit when it start raining and shit. This nigga bougie.
I think a little bougie.
Yeah, he like to be fly, bro.
Yeah.
It be raining and you like going for a walk. He turn around like, nigga, walk.
Yeah.
And he literally will grab it. If it's raining outside, he'll grab his jacket.
Yeah, bro. See, I'm saying, like, feel me, animals, bro, they be having a higher understanding of, like, what we think. Like, they really know what's going on type shit.
They say they got a third sense and they know how to sense shit.
Yeah, like, I be seeing people, like, talking to their dogs, and they dogs, like, they be understanding them and shit. I'm like, all right, bro, I know the dog don't understand English, but, like, they getting what they understand.
Bro, facts. They understand it. Okay, I can comprehend. I know what you want me to do type shit.
Yeah.
Bro.
Like, hella dope.
Bro, that shit would be crazy. If I'm too high, though, I might flip out, though.
Yeah, if you too high, you gonna flip out?
Bro, high or drunk, you might just be like, yo, I ain't gonna lie. I may have to get a new house. I don't like this.
Like, nigga, this shit playing tricks on me. Like,
bro, my mind, I know.
Or if a nigga did, like, shrooms before that or whatever.
Oh, bro, that's one thing I'm scared of, because I be hearing niggas be having wild. So I'm for sure, if a nigga take your shroom, your dog might have a 3-hour conversation with you. He just might.
Yeah, like, bro, I would do that shit, but I just probably need somebody to take care of me, because, like, the way my mind work, bro, I know I'm gonna start tripping out, seeing shit. Like,
start thinking some whole other shit.
Yeah, I might start talking to the wall, the buildings, like all kind of crazy shit, you know?
Right, you know, like, nah, no cap. Like, for real, that might happen. My partner said he took it on his first time, and he said the whole floor beneath the car came from under him. And this nigga saw the floor, the speed bumps, everything. He said he was in the backseat of the car like this. For 40 minutes.
Hell no. See, that's the type of little trip I don't want to have, bro. Like,
that's what I be saying.
That's that crazy shit, bro. This nigga I went to high school with, bro. He, that nigga said he did that shit when he was in, like, high school, bro. He came to class one day, he was telling us, he was like, yeah, bro, like, I did, like, the shrooms over the weekend. And this nigga was, like, in a little Super Mario video. Like this nigga, bro, like he was like, bro, I was in the Super Mario video game, like I got the mushroom, I got the star, like I was running through bricks and shit like that. And then, bro, I was running out, nigga said he jumped in the trash can because he thought it was like a little tunnel that could go down there. I was like, oh, bro, you was all like, that's the shit that just completely like throw you all the way off.
Bruh, that's why I don't want to drive. That's why I be scared of shrooms, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even want to even attempt that.
Yeah, nigga was like, bro, the trash can was talking to him, all kind of shit. I'm like, no.
Trash can't start talking to me, nigga. I'm going to check myself into a hospital right there.
I'm for real. I'm like, bro, I need to be committed for like 24 hours, bro.
Well, what happened? The trash can start talking to me. That's all y'all need to know.
Yeah. And I'm like, oh yeah, let's get this nigga some pills.
Right. Look, if that's not criteria for me to get seen help or some pills, bro, I don't know what is. Nigga, trash can, the inanimate object is told.
I need to be top 5 on the list, nigga.
Facts, bro.
Like the trash can start talking to you, bro.
Trash can start talking to me. I'm flipping the fuck out, bro. I can't, bro.
Yeah, that's some wild shit, bro, for real.
Hey, bro.
Huh.
I know this is random, but question.
Yeah.
How long you gotta date a girl before you taking the shit at her house? Like, say y'all be going on a date, y'all be dating and shit. You go over her house and then like your stomach start hurting, bro. Like you ate some fucked up shit. So you just gotta use the bathroom, bro. You gonna do it at her house and tell her, or you just gonna just do it, just not say nothing, or you gonna just wait?
Oh shit. Damn, that's a good question. I don't think I could just do that shit right away at somebody's house that I just like met and start fucking with like that. Like that's kind of, I don't know, like etiquette, like low key.
Yeah, bro.
Like you don't want to blow the bitch bathroom up, like I mean first date type shit, like you know. I'd say, shit. I'd probably go like a week or something like that. I don't know, bro. Depending on
consistency, yeah. Consistent.
Like depending on how much time like we spending together, type of shit, you know.
Mm.
Cause that just sounded crazy. Like first night you go to bitch house, like you stay up, we just blow her shit up. Cause you know niggas be having to go sometimes. Like we just went out to dinner. Like
I bet you a little. We probably know a few niggas that probably would do that.
yeah, bro. First night, I can't take shit like.
Fuck it.
Yeah, like it be some homies, bro. Like I would never be taking shit at their house. I'm like, I'm gonna just
wait till I get home.
Yeah, I'm gonna till I get home, bro.
I don't know if I'm just that comfortable at your house, where I could be doing that, or if it's good like that, bro.
Yeah, so if you chilling with your homies at the time, niggas like, all right, bro, I'm about to get up out of here.
Yeah.
I mean, this nigga about to go home and take his shit.
Yeah, he's like, oh, that nigga got the bubble guts.
Yeah, that nigga got the bubble guts, bro. Straight up. All right, what about you though?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. It may take me like 2 weeks.
2 weeks. I got some consistent shit though.
Yeah, I need to be consistent. I ain't gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, it's like week or two, some consistent shit. It's like I ain't gonna grab to like CB. I don't know. I will make sure I don't eat nothing crazy too when I'm going to kick it with them. Do I know that's gonna fuck my stomach up if you put me in that situation?
Yeah, kid, just keep it real low key.
Yeah, like, bro.
What you think about that whole bombing shit going on right now?
That whole bombing shit is crazy right now. The way how they did it, like I seen the thing earlier in the week, like they bombed like a couple of like buildings and they had like kids and everything in there, bro.
Yeah,
and they just going to town on just the regular city too. And it's like it puts stuff in perspective of how like lucky we don't have to deal with like that type of shit when it comes to war and all type of shit. Cause that show you like the videos I seen was like live time and people recording while they're there, and it's just craziness. You hearing the bombs go off right next to them and shit.
Yeah, I seen like they had a well, they were saying they had like this little dome thing around it or some shit like that. So like the missiles and everything that was like hitting them was some shit was getting like intercepted by something. Like it was like, you know,
this was like bounce them off and shit.
Yeah, so like not hella people like died from like what was going on. And then like the live filming that was going on and shit, like you can see it, it's like boom, and then like the buildings like they're crashing down, like motherfuckers getting like trapped inside them and all that shit. Like that part was crazy. I was like, like thank God for social media, like we can really see what's going on.
In live time, and instead of waiting to see what they want to show us and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. You know how the news be like they only show what they want to show, but what's really going on is. Nah, this is what really going on with like what we seeing on Snapchat, Instagram, and all that. This is shit that they don't want us to see.
Facts, and it just gives you a whole other perspective of how shit really be going on, and it's just crazy, bro. Like I don't even think like it would have. I didn't know they was gonna get that bad because all of it escalated so fast, kind of.
Yeah.
Too, because it just one day they was like, oh, and it just everything just kept escalating. Like today, I seen they had like, at like a mosque while I was praying, like 30 or 40 children rushed into the place.
And while they was praying?
While they was doing like a mosque or something, and today, and they started shooting rubber bullets and throwing tear gas.
That shit fucked up.
I was like, God, bro, like that shit is
it's
so
like
fucked up.
fucking some World War III shit going on over there.
Like for real, like they really going at war over there, and they throwing bombs, sending in soldiers and stuff. It's crazy, bro.
Yeah, it's like that shit wild, bro. Like I seen on the news like a while back how somebody came outside of the White House. They was saying that. Like, yeah, like, all right, we just gonna tell y'all now, like, UFOs is real type shit.
Yeah, bro, they that was a for real thing. And the one time they had one thing when they said, oh, we thought y'all knew it was real.
Yeah, I thought that was like some fake shit. I was just like, all right, so y'all just fucking with us now. Like, y'all just saying, like, whatever, like, on live TV.
Just
like,
doing it.
Like, trying to throw us off, like, oh, that shit real now. Like, I thought y'all knew, like, yeah, we know, but, like, you ain't about to come on no live television, like, say that to nobody. Like that's the crazy part. That's the shit that I don't understand about the government. Like, they don't want us to, like, know some shit, so they try to keep that shit hidden. And then at the same time, they gonna come on TV like, oh, I thought y'all knew. Like, nah, like, we know, but, like, some people, like,
they really don't know. They go by what the government saying.
Yeah, like what y'all putting on the news is, like, what we kind of believe, even though we got, like, our own, like, interpretation, like, what's really going on. Like, we know it's some other species out there. Like, the world is too big, and, like, it was definitely shit here before us, so we know what other type of species out there.
And all type of stuff, and it keeps happening over and over and over, bro.
It's a repetitive cycle,
bro. And it's even repeated in like ancient, like history shit. Like I be watching like ancient aliens and shit on History Channel. I be bored and shit, and they be talking about like in hieroglyphics and shit. They talk about UFOs and certain like paintings and shit from around the world in like the 1700s. Yeah. They put it. UFO.
They be in those caves and shit.
Caves, or even in this old European paintings and shit. There's something that happened in Europe, like in like the 1700s, and they said the UFOs came over one of these cities, like the whole city, and lit up the whole sky and shit. Yeah. And a person painted it, like that's how they used to do their pictures. So they didn't take pictures, I guess. Right. So they used to paint everything they used to see and stuff. And people used to do stuff like that. But yeah, they're doing that shit, and it's like certain stuff in the Bible and shit too. It sounds it could. Like certain things you know is mentioned and stuff. And
right, like you don't just like make up certain shit. Like it gotta come from somewhere.
Yeah, I always believe that.
Yeah, like you're not just about to be like, all right, I got this idea, but nah. Like ideas and like thoughts like that shit come from like shit you've seen or like you heard about, like inspiration. Like you ain't just about to be randomly to chill one day. Oh, like some flying like circular thing is like flying over the city like. We don't know what it is. Like, no, those are fucking spaceships, bro.
Like, bro, like even if you just did come, you probably seen a bird. It was like, if I made a flying saucer, I could. Yeah. And all the ideas come from something. And so it had to be going on for history. Like, and you can look back in a whole bunch of shit and see that there's been evidence of them somewhere. Right. So
I don't really too much like mind. Like, you feel me? They got some type of relation with the government, right? Because they just ain't came over and took control of everything, you feel me? Like
some, bro. Cause they don't make some stuff don't make no sense. And then you know how they say when the aliens crashed in the 50s, they took them to Roswell into Area 51, and that's how they got the microwave and shit. Cause they reverse engineered a crashed UFO. Yeah, that's the story behind it. I don't know how much of it is true, but that's the story a lot of people say, like how they came up with the microwave.
Okay, yeah, I remember a minute ago it was like some shit they was talking about, like this thing called the Pegasus Project or something like that. Like they sent somebody like what it was like I think Back in Time or something like that.
I read the same thing. That was like a real conspiracy thing, but that's like a real thing. A lot of people be talking about that, bro.
And also like recently it was some shit about how there's people are living on Mars right now. So like it's a civilization like up there and all that. Supposedly and shit. It's like,
I seen that like. And they try to say, because they keep trying to get to Mars for some reason.
Yeah, like, what's on Mars? Like, y'all keep sending them rovers and shit up there.
Like what's really going on?
Yeah, something's there.
Like,
that shit can help us like have like everlasting life, like whatever it is. Like I want to know, like type shit.
why are y'all so infatuated with Mars? Like, they say that's one of the planets that can really hold human life. And Elon Musk said, "Well, if we nuke Mars, we can live on it." I was like, he's like, it will speed up the process, but we can do it. I was like, wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, I've been saying like I saw like a little interview of him, like it was kind of like a mini little documentary or whatever. It was showing how like he kept trying to get shit to go to space, and like kept like blowing up like over and over, like the little space shuttle's trying to go up, and then the little person that was interviewing him, he was like, did you ever thought about giving up? And he was just like, nah, I never give up, cause like he got some type of like knowing like. Or whoever he working with, like there's some shit up there that we can't even comprehend right now. Like once you figure that shit out, like
he's naming his company is Tesla, and all y'all do your research on Nikola Tesla, and you figure out what he can do. He had this patent for like this machine back in the day, and it's supposed to sustain the whole world with natural electricity and energy. And he knew how to do like certain shit like that. All type of shit. And you know what they try to say why he knew how to do that? They try to say he was visited by aliens. So like look, so it's like a whole bunch of shit. Like, and he like was like super smart.
All right, so say the Clippers beat the Lakers in the conference finals, and then the Clippers going against the Nets. How many games do you think that'll go?
Sweet.
That's sweet.
I don't have that much confidence in the Clippers.
I don't got that much confidence in PG, like in general.
I don't got that much confidence in Kawhi. I just feel like he caught that moment in the right situation in the East.
Last year.
In that last year, 2 years ago when they won.
Yeah.
And it worked for him in that situation because the Raptors wasn't no bums. They kept going to the Eastern Conference Finals. They just couldn't beat Bron, and and Bron went to the West that year. So let's say what would have happened if Bron would have stayed in the East? And
you already know, like, come on now, Toronto was not going to get past.
I don't know.
But then say all that shit happened, right? Now the Cavs, they playing the Warriors in the finals. Like that might be a healthy Warriors team now because they say Danny Green ain't there to foul Clay or when KD, what happened? Who?
It wasn't that. It was just KD was already hurt.
Yeah,
he was already hurt. He didn't even get bumped or nothing. He just did his normal 1, 2, and when he just put the pressure on it, it snapped. But remember earlier in the playoffs, he was playing in the series and he got hurt after the Clippers series, and they sat him down for 2 series. Then they brought him back, but that calf strain really was his Achilles. Giving out. So like that was that, but
so then Clay might not have got hurt either.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, on that foul, it looked like I was like, damn, he like hella ugly. So like you said, if you never would have got hurt, you'd have been healthy. They still would have won. Cause I'm not gonna lie, the Warriors, if Clay never would have got hurt, the Warriors probably would have beat.
Yeah, I would have given him that.
Because people forgot when Clay got hurt. He had like 37 in the third quarter.
He was going off.
And he was shooting, because me and my partner was like, damn, he just shooting from the hip. But he was hitting everything.
Yeah.
And we was like, I ain't gonna lie, Clay's like that 50.
Couldn't stop none of that shit.
Like, so it's like, if he didn't get hurt, it's a lot of shit that would have happened. So I don't know. And Kawhi.
He been getting lucky, bro. Like, his career-wise. Like, that Sixers series, remember? He hit that shot?
Oh, yeah, that shit was lucky. But see, he's a good player. He just, I don't know.
Man, I wouldn't consider that nigga top 10 at all.
I consider him top 10. He just not. He not top 3 though.
Nah, hell no.
Well, he averages a lot of points. He can put up a 30-piece anywhere he go. He's a two-way player, and if you know, in the NBA, trying to be a two-way player is the hardest shit in the world. It's hard to put up 30 and still try to lock somebody down the way he do. He
ain't really did nothing though. Like you beat a Warriors team that was like depleted damn near. Like it wasn't no strong Warriors team. Like if Clay was playing, they would have won the series. If KD was playing, that's a sweep. Like easy.
But remember, he sat down Giannis when everybody thought Giannis was gonna cruise his way to the finals.
Bro, we already know like how Giannis played though. Like all you gotta do is shut down the middle, bro.
But that year, remember that year, that was the first MVP year, and everybody was like, that middle shit ain't working no more.
Yeah.
But what they did, they ran that damn box and won. And Kawhi is such
That's that different coaching in the playoffs.
But that don't work with every player. You can't run a box and one. You can't run that with certain people. With that type of team.
Yeah, but I'm saying you can run that with Giannis though. That was like smart.
No, I mean you can't. without Kawhi, it being in their defensive set.
You gotta have you have to
it wouldn't have worked. You need somebody. It wouldn't have worked because because for one, people don't get Kawhi. Leonard's stronger than a motherfucker.
Yeah,
he's stronger than a motherfucker.
Yeah, he got that man mode.
Yeah, so it's like Giannis attack middle. If you can stop him with Kawhi, and then you got a whole other brick wall coming, he ain't going nowhere.
Yeah,
so like he nice. It's just that I don't believe he the number one player because like KD with a hurt leg is to me better than 95% of the NBA.
Yeah,
because he came back off of injury to where that normally ends people's career. That's a career ending injury.
Yeah,
he came back averaging 29, 7, 6.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody was like, God damn, he look like he ain't lose a step. And he was still hitting people, whack, 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 pulling your face.
Nigga, when you 6'9", you can shoot at everybody, bro. Like, all you gotta do is really get to your spot, you know?
But see, with him, it's more skill. It's not just the height factor. Because if that was the case, there's a lot of niggas at 6'9" that can shoot over niggas. But
they ain't skilled, though. Like,
they be skilled at shooting, but they can never pull up like that.
Yeah, hell no.
Yeah, so it's like a skill, like Brandon Ingram. He's the same exact player KD is, same exact shit. They do the same exact moves, but
one nigga is just way better than the other one.
Like yeah, see, look at
that nigga way better than me.
Like, but Brandon Ingram still averages 25, 6, and 7. He been getting triple doubles the whole year. He's nice. Like Brandon Ingram is really nice. It's just that being in LA, you feel me? Certain situations don't work for niggas. Yeah. He went to the Pelicans. He made the All-Star team. He was averaging 30 in the playoffs. He getting buckets. He got a couple triple doubles this year. He really nice. He just like he's Kevin. He's the 2.0 KD. He just got to get his confidence to the point to where like KD is. KD got the utmost confidence in the world. KD don't care who the fuck guarding him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, bro, like even if you got somebody like Bron, even Bron guarding him, shit Bron can do with KD.
Because Bron really trying to think about like stopping him. Like he thinking like in the game sense, like, all right, I know what he like to do, I know what kind of player he is, so I'm gonna try to like force him to do something that he like uncomfortable with, and then like try to like kind of push him into a defender. But like, you know, that's not like gonna work or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, cause you know, KD is like offense, right? But Bron, he thinking like the all around game. Like, all right, you know, KD gonna get what he gonna get. But if I'm getting like my other players involved and shit, and like I'm manipulating the game
with KD now, though, the thing will fuck them up in the finals when they play LeBron. KD will do everything else. His thing is now he don't treat. That's what like when he stopped getting scoring champs so long ago. He's like, now my thing is being the best player on the floor. I'm gonna show you that I can do everything. And against Brown, him and Brown was damn near putting up the same numbers, damn near. Yeah. So like that's the only thing.
KD have to like run on team though. Like.